Try not to swear.
Exactly. You like to work in the dark?
I usually work in the dark.
I like the dark.
You can talk or you don't have to.
Thank you. So welcome to the Duluth Curling Club TESN broadcast of our Tuesday night men's league. My name's Steve Payette, nickname is Pope. Filling in for a couple guys. Jimmy Lutonen will be curling here on sheet 8 on the Huska rink tonight, and hopefully Doug Britton will be joining me. Until he does, commentary is going to be down to a minimum. But got a great match here against Huska and Gorichs. They're just kind of getting ready to go here, flipping the coin, and we'll get the scoreboard updated as soon as I know what rocks they're throwing. So sit back and enjoy it. Here from the Duluth Curling Club. I'll take care of it, you bet.
you the announcer tonight?
Yeah, I'm kind of working on it. Mic's on, but I'm not saying much yet.
Where's Lettinen and Britton?
Well, Lettinen's playing.
And he's filling in.
Yeah.
Subbing.
Yeah.
Doug isn't here yet.
Right.
He's not coming.
All right, it looks like we're calling for a draw. Giving plenty of broom here, I think. He's got to throw some decent weight here in the first in. Solid delivery. Actually moving pretty good. We just had the Twin Ports Mixed Doubles Classic over the weekend. So ice will be pretty good, pretty curly, I'm imagining. Looks like a dandy. Might be a little hot. Just needs to get a little piece there. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Looks like a biter in the back. Red's counting 1, yellow's counting 2, red is 3. So we'll see what George does here. Looks like he's going to try and come down and throw a little tapper. Looks like a pretty good line. See what his weight comes down to here. Not bad. Looks like you lost the turn a little bit there. So I'm guessing Red will come down and try and hammer that one and get underneath the guards. Jimmy Luton in here. Usually super solid on the delivery. Knows what he wants to do. Excellent weight. Puts good rotation on the rock. Looks like he's got a beauty here. It's curling a lot. I don't know if it's going to stick around or not, but not too bad. Not too bad. Counting 1 and 2 now for Red. I think all yellow can really do at this point is either in off the one that was just thrown that's on the tee line, or try and throw the draw. Coming in, looks like they're going a little hit and roll under. Kind of fresh ice out here. We'll have to see how she curls up. Looks like it's curling a lot. It's got to go hard on the sweep. Yeah, just curled a little more than I think they were planning on. Pretty good shot though. Get rid of that one. Get them back down to red coning only one. See what Jimmy does here on a second rock. Looks like they're going to go in, back in. Try and throw Dura in there. My guess is they just wouldn't mind being on like full 8, maybe top of the 4. Boy, this thing is super light, over curling, so just going to have to let that one go. Actually hogged it. Shocking. Some leagues that'll cost you a couple beers. Looks like pretty good weight here. Got a lot of room. A lot of room. Might want to sweep her down. Finish it. Get a freeze. Not too bad. Not too bad. See how Huska's weight is here. It looks pretty good. They're sweeping hard, but it looks like an excellent shot. Bring her down a little tighter. Be good. There you go. A lot of room. Guessing Gorichs will come down and just try and sit on top of that, freeze to it. Looks like it's moving pretty good. Got a long way to curl. I think he's going to get a little piece. Not quite the freeze he was hoping for, but let's see what Huska does here. Looks like he's calling for a little tap straight back. Maybe a little roll to the inside. Be good. While we're waiting for Dr. Huska to come down, it's always nice to thank the corporate sponsors we have here at the Duluth Curling Club. Duluth Signs, Stuart Taylor Printing, Pickwick Restaurant, Agate Electric, Arola Architecture Studio, Lakeside Curling, Tony Lasky, Lakehead Constructors, Orthopedic Associates. Vessel Construction Incorporated, general contractor, do a great job. Jamar, Great Lakes Door. Alright, looking to try and tap this thing back. Maybe get a little roll inside. Be awesome. Looks like they're on it early. Looks like the weight's pretty good. Looks like the weight's pretty good. Trying to hold the line to get it straight back. There you go. So red's counting 1 and 2. Yellow's got some background there. Some of our other fine sponsors, Donald Home Construction. Home Construction's been with us forever. Great Lakes Aquarium. Copacetic Lounge. Bar Engineering. Marsh McLennan Agency. New York Life, Bill Roach. Longtime supporter and member of the club. Sammy's Pizza, of course. Prella family always has been so generous. Tom Eng and Farmers Insurance. Now he's got Matt Wickland under his wing, also with Farmers. DSGW Architects. Scalzo Architects. Hawk Ridge Art, representing John Payton's artwork. Doug and Chris Cameron. Piedmont Dental. Yvonne Novak, Law Office. And Harbor Point Credit Union. Looks like plenty of weight, little on the outside. Kind of feel like it might, ooh, it just gets past the guard, but throws airmail. Goes Air Canada, takes himself out of play. Red's gonna score 3. All right, so red scores 3 right off the bat. There we go. You know what this, so be patient with me as we jump through the camera angles that we have to work with. There we go. All right, just calling for a guard. Important to get some guards up there, start working with them a little bit. New free guard zone, 5 rock zone this year. All right, called for some early sweeping here. Line must be a little bit tight. Looks like plenty of weight coming in. I'm sure Huska will want to hit that right away. Especially with the 3-shot lead already, so let's see what comes of this. Alright, hit and roll out. He's looking for a little hit and roll under if he got it, but he'll take that at this point too, I think. Sweeping hard again here. I don't know if, looks like he needs it for weight a little bit this time around. Try and get that tight to the house. Looks like pretty decent weight. Got to keep hammering it. There we go. Would have liked it a little bit tighter, I'm sure, but at this point he'll take a guard. Got some heavy sweeping going on here too. Trying to get it by. Gotta go, gotta keep going, boys. We just get a biter out of it, gonna be a little bit shy. There we go. All right, looking like he's asking George to come in now with the draw. Trying to tuck in underneath the red guards. Oh, looks like he's gonna end up playing a little bit of a bump here. Not too bad. Not quite half buried. Just enough to get rid of it. There you go. All right. Sure you would like to get a little bit more of that rock. Calling for George to dry in here. Line looks decent for now. Let's see what the boys think the weight is. There we go. Keep sweeping, boys. Pretty good. Pretty good. Above the T line to be perfect, but that's not bad. Take it. So he wants to come down to it. Boys are sweeping pretty hard. Looks like they need it for weight. Line was pretty good. Need it for a little bit more weight, Jimmy boy. All right. See what yellow does. He might be able to use that later. Looks like he's calling for a tight guard. He likes that. Likes the rock in the 4-foot, and I think he's going to try and prevent the Reds from coming down to it since it's behind the tee line. It's like a little bit more than guard. Let's see how it comes up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, was hoping for the guard. Didn't quite get that. Let's see what Huska wants to do here. Yeah, try and come around the one he just threw. Sweeping hard. Boys are sweeping hard. Weight doesn't look bad. Oh, it's going to be a little bit light. I think we're on to the guards. All right, this is Jeff Gunderson. This will be his last rock of the end. He's playing third. Ideally, I'd like him to come around all the Reds, get in there for a third shot. Jeff's last rock was a little bit deeper than he wanted. Looks like the boys are beating this one pretty good. I guess at this point they'll probably take a guard too, eh? All right, not bad. Looks like a lot of room coming around the other side with the out turn for Huska to get to the yellow. Haven't seen many rocks over here yet in this end yet. So we'll see what he can fashion. Oh, no problem.
You having fun?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but
That's okay.
I think I got this. Switching the camera's nice. Mics are on, so
Right.
yeah.
Well, here we go. Looks like a good game here.
Yeah, Huska was in pretty good shape down there in first end, and Gorichs came down and kind of wrecked and gave him 3.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Is Mike Huska here going to get around? Yes, he is. Is he going to be in the house? No, he's going to be in the house, but he's not going to outcount those 2 yellow rocks. So let's see. You're working this? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. We've got, what have we got? 3 rocks remaining? Looks like yellow's got the hammer here.
Yeah.
Boy, you don't want to get too deep here. You don't want to give George Host is saying, let's put it up the top of the 12-foot. He's just a lowly second, though, isn't he?
He's throwing second rocks, yeah.
So he doesn't have much of a say.
Yeah, someone must have asked him for some input.
Jeff Gunderson and Mike Gorichs here discussing it. I think they want it at the top of the 12-foot. Be a disaster to come deep here. Be a disaster to, oh, there's my beer. All right, Mike Gorichs settling in. He is down 3, but counting 2 here in the maybe in second end.
Second end.
Early in the game. Wants to lay this rock up the top of the 12-foot. Actually, anything over the hog line is going to be okay here. Oh, it's going to curl too much, though, to block off that side. And he sure doesn't want to hit the red rock and raise that in. Oh, that was a nice bump. That worked well. All right, Mike Huska has one more rock here. It's Jim Lutnan in the house, throwing third rocks for Mike Huska. We'll see if Mike's any better on the ice than he is in the broadcast booth.
Only you would know. In the thousands of listeners we have
The thousands.
every week.
The vast thousands. Look at him. Jim's his skip is ready to throw, and Jim's watching the games on shoot 6 and 7. What was that all about?
Well, it's in his blood. Normally he's sitting behind the glass here looking at all the games.
I suppose that's it.
He's got a lot of confidence in Mike's ensuing shot.
Well, Mike knows he was a bit light and perhaps a bit narrow on that last rock, so let's see if he can dial it in. Boys are sweeping hard.
Yeah, looks like he's got plenty of weight. Line looks decent.
Oh, it looks real good. Is he gonna settle up?
Yeah, I don't know. That didn't finish. He threw maybe a little more than he thought he wanted to there.
And that, yeah, it's still two rocks, 2 yellow counting rocks closer than the red one. But it makes it easier for Mike Gorichs now.
Chance to tie it up here.
Just needs to come down to that red rock.
I agreed with you that I thought it looked light to me, but I thought it was a hair tight. And once I knew we were past, and I was trying to see if that was a good guess on the weight.
Let's see, Mike just threw a guard up front, so he knows he was light there. He purposely light. Might be a little light again. They're
It's
sweeping
a
hard.
little bit late.
Yeah, I think he's going to be into that yellow rock. Boy, he doesn't want to push that into the red one.
I think he's
Not
not
enough
enough
weight
where
to
it's
do
not
it.
going to do much. Hardly going to get there.
But it's going to be 2 for Mike Gorichs to make it a 3-2 game after 2 ends. With Steve Payette, this is Doug Britton, watching curling.
How do you like that for my first time?
You are good. You're a lot better than I ever could do. All right.
Well, we'll see. We've got a good game going.
We do have a
That
good
is
game.
for sure.
Okay, let's see. That's was that Brett Gunderson?
Looks
playing
like
first
Brett
round?
Gunderson on the roster.
Yeah.
I gotta click on them each time if I want to see more. Red lead is Nick Holt.
Well, I don't know if that picked or what, but it sure sailed over to the right there. Oh, it's coming back the other way now.
Trick shot artist.
Man, that went at least 2 different directions. All right, back to Brett Gunderson. And Brett's trying to come around behind his center guard, I think was the call, was it not?
I think it was, yeah. Yeah, got a lot of room. See what the weight ends up being here.
Looks pretty good to me.
Looks very good, yeah. Ice has been curling well.
Not going to make the house quite.
Nope.
But 2 guards up. And that's Nick Holt again?
That's right. According to my records.
All right, very good. Your records are good enough for me. Oop, catches that guard, but he's going to roll perfectly behind those 2 yellow rocks.
Yeah, that turned out very well.
Little bit of stagger in those 2 yellow rocks up front, which pretty much covers the red rock. George Host steps in. He's going to try and come around those staggered rocks and come up to it or tap it back a little bit. That rock is not moving back in at all. Now it's coming a little bit, but nowhere near the weight or the line.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of tough to see it, but he must have just thrown it out there. Shaking his head on the way back. Try to regroup a little bit for his next shot.
I bet he does.
Yeah, he's a good player. It's unusual seeing him throwing second.
Mm-hmm.
Got Mick Huska.
This looks light to me. Of course, he's just trying to guard that front. Love to bite the 12-foot.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
that's
like
perfect.
he's going in. Wow.
That's very much so. That's a very nice rock.
Ooh. Very good. I don't know, about half buried, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Easily accessible with the right shot.
Accessible. I wouldn't say easily.
I wouldn't say easily.
Mike Gorichs
Oh,
goes
going
to the other
way.
turn.
Interesting.
He's got more room on that side in terms of scoring area.
Yeah, maybe he saw something out there on the left side he didn't like.
Yeah, George's first rock.
Yeah.
He's a little tight on this one, too. Is he going to get around?
Yeah, no, he's going to be on his...
Ooh, spread them apart. Ah. Well, they're all in the same line there. They're making it tough on themselves here.
They sure are.
All right, we got Mickey Huska ready for his second shot. Dad's got that broom down way out there. And the out-turn draw. It's looking pretty good.
Once again, looks like he's got pretty decent weight.
Sure is. No, it's a little heavier than his first one.
Yeah, see if it finishes. Get a little freeze, it'd be good. Very good.
Yeah, that about leaves Gorichs a freeze to that rock is about his only play here. Jeff Gunderson is in the hack.
This line was a little tighter than Mick's.
Was that tighter? I was thinking it might have been wider.
Yeah. So he's got some weight.
He's definitely going to be around all, and he's not going to be hitting anything in front.
I need to finish down here
Gotta
for a
finish
freeze.
tight. It's close. It's close. Oh, it's a beautiful
That's a
rock
beauty,
from
huh?
Jeff
Good boy.
Gunderson. Man.
See if we get a smile out of him here.
What's Jimmy Luttman going to do about that?
Well, what do you think? Does that look like a yellow shot rock?
It's hard to tell, really, isn't it? But, boy, it cut out. It was a big shot for Gorichs. What beautiful, beautiful form on that. Did you see that?
I'll tell you what, I think the guy comes down at night and throws rocks. He's got excellent delivery.
Be a little bit light, though. He's perfect form. A little bit light. Not sure what he could have done with it. I think it's boy, that's hard to
No,
tell.
it sure is hard to tell.
It's hard to tell because there's a red rock behind the red rock in question. So I think they're not sure. Boy, I don't think you mess with that too much. If you give up one, you give up one. But with 3 red rocks in within scoring position, I don't think you want to mess up too much.
I don't think you want to loosen that one up too much.
Uh-uh.
Be a, oh yeah, he's going to throw the guard. Try and prevent the angle.
I like that call. I
I
think
do too.
that's the call here. Ooh, this is where we saw George Host get caught up in that frost out there. This one's coming along pretty
A
well.
little bit.
This is going to be a good rock. Real good rock. Don't get too tight now.
Oh, that's perfect. Just what
It is.
it's just what he called for. Very
Yep.
good.
Seeing some good curling tonight.
Yes, we are.
All right, we'll see what Jim Lettinen has up his sleeve here. Is he going to try and run that yellow one back?
I think that's kind of what he was looking at
Boy,
doing.
that's kind of risky, isn't it? I mean, this could, if he hits it, that's going to be a tough shot. But we'll see what happens.
All right.
Jim's second rock. He's going to catch it on the outside, which is what he wanted. Ooh, is he going to get enough of it? No.
No.
But he cleared.
Yeah.
He cleared it. And that forces Mike to put it right back there.
Yeah, I think calling that guard was excellent. Boy,
Easy to call, harder
easy
to
call.
execute.
Yeah, I was going to say Jeff Gunderson. You know, that guy throws a lot of rocks, and you can see it there. He's very confident coming out of the hack, and felt like he had the right weight.
Boy,
And he was on that tricky line, and he pulled it off. So good for
threw
him.
2 good rocks that in, didn't he?
Yeah.
That one to freeze against the counter in the 1 foot, and then the beautiful guard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here comes Mike Gorichs. Hip-hopping down the ice.
Here he comes.
There he is. That broom is way out there. I think Jeff's rock was released inside of that broom, but I could be wrong.
I think it was inside of that as well. Let's see. This is well, we'll find out here. He's inside of where the broom was.
He's inside, yeah. He's pretty light too. This could work out okay. He could even chip off that as long as it isn't too heavy. No, it's gonna be fine. It's by the first one.
Yeah, I think a little chip off that next one wouldn't kill him.
If he can get the chip, he's not gonna get it. He's gonna leave that red rock. Well, he's gonna leave that open. Boy, they'd have to hit it. Just pick up a piece of that red rock on the outside to drive it into the yellow. Clear it out.
Mm-hmm. Hear him out there?
We are, Eric Wisery's still exploring getting mics for the skips.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, we want to add that at some point so that we could listen into their discussion down there. We do have a mic out there picking up sound. I thought I might hear it here, but not to be. At least I think we do. We did the first 2 nights. All right, Mike Huska's ready. Trying to catch that red stone just about, what, a quarter of the outside of it?
I think so. Not much more than that.
With pretty good weight, because he wants to drive it to the right and knock out that yellow stone. It's hanging out there on him. I don't think it's going to come enough.
No, it's not. I think he airmailed it.
He did.
Well, this might come to a measurement. This one...
Still 2 rocks to go. Mike Gorichs has another chance to put that guard where he wants it. But I agree with you. I think it will come to that measurement. That's tough to call.
Tough call for me.
Yeah. We'll leave it to the thirds to make that decision. All right, Mike Gorichs is ready. He's got more broom here, but he pinched that last one, we think.
I think he did.
As long as he gets this over the hog line.
Yeah.
It curls back toward the middle. Remember, George Host's rock did not move at all when it was way out there.
Well, this one's certainly curling.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's... Looks like it's going to be a nice... Well, it's not moving much. It's got to finish a bit. Oh, but it's going to finish right about on the line Huska needs.
Pretty good.
I think that took that away. What else have they got? They could drive back the red rock near the center line. But boy, to get the angle on it would be very difficult. Use the outside rock, you might get a better angle. That's what they're looking at. If they could drive that back and hit the yellow rock on the inside, they might be able to spit it out to the top.
Either way, if you're one red, good, right? I don't want to make that tape all the time. You're sitting on 3 or 4. Now I try to get to the 4 foot. I have 1 before.
All right, Jim Lutton looking at that angle. Mike Huska coming down here to throw our final rock in end number 3. What do you think, Steve? What are the chances of making this?
Boy, I tell you what, I don't know if they're just trying to... It looks like too much broom for what they're trying to do, but maybe I'm just not seeing the angle correctly.
So that's You're saying very, very low percentage
Yeah.
chance here. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Unless he's just trying to.
I think what he's trying to do is just tap it back and get it in there,
Yeah.
right on that button.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
It's got a
I think
chin
it curled a little
on,
bit too
came
much for him. A little bit too much. Ooh, not bad though.
Oh, it isn't. It's
Oh, it must have took the other turn after it hit.
all we needed was that to be up there, so there was a three-way tie.
I tell you what, that was a pretty good effort. I must
was.
admit.
And it looks like there will be a measure.
Their measure.
And here it comes. Jeff Gunderson doing the heavy work here, the heavy lifting. Jimmy's watching closely though.
Oh yes, yeah, he's not going to let anything get past him. Ooh. Swung it pretty quick. Looks like yellow.
Yeah, they moved yellow in. So 3-3.
3-3 it is.
That's a nice end. Very nice end. On to the fourth end. Tie game. And as you might expect, Mike Gorichs is looking for a center guard up front. And this is Brett.
Boy, they're on it early.
Yeah, it looked a little light from the hand.
Looks like it's going to end up being a pretty decent guard, though.
Nice sweeping, huh?
Excellent. Yeah, probably would have taken it a little bit tighter, but
Yeah,
guard's a guard at this point.
Right.
You know?
Well, I like it. Mike's going to try and come around, use that
Yeah,
guard to his
aggressive play.
advantage. Yeah, it's great. And this is Nick Holt. Is he going to get around that? I don't know.
Well,
It's
yeah,
close.
I think it's going to.
real close.
I think they got it passed.
Just not enough weight.
I think they'll get a biter out of her.
Oh, more than a biter. Full 12.
Oh, very good. Looking for top of the eights. Some good sweeping going on.
That's very good sweeping and nice throw from Nick Holt. Mike wants to corner that red rock, lay a rock, freeze it up to it, and give him an opportunity to whack it out later. Oop, might be a little heavy here for what he called. I think that's a flyby.
Yes, this is moving right along. Sweepers stop at the hog line, wave it goodbye. Help from Mike to get her out of the house.
I don't think he had to work too hard to get that out.
I missed. Tonight you're lucky. I missed already.
Ooh, Mike's going to try, see if he can get Nick to put another one right behind the one he threw to the top of the 8-foot.
There's plenty of room.
Yeah, it sure is. That's not tight to the first one was tight to the guard. Looking pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's finishing strong. Keep sweeping. Pretty strong finish. Pretty wide open.
Yes, it is open. Ooh, I think I'd take that out, wouldn't you?
I sure would.
Oh, that's
I'd
dangerous.
take it out and try and
That's
just,
dangerous.
Just try and get a little inside roll, you know.
Oh yeah, you got to hit that. You don't want to leave that there. Then they're going to guard you. And what are you going to do next? Well, that's his call.
That is moving.
George put a little bit more on that, which I think was to their advantage. He did not throw the weight that Mike was looking for. Now Mickey Huska's ready to go. Open takeout, roll to the middle behind cover. Looked inside. Is he going? Yeah, that looked inside.
Inside with heat. We get a piece, maybe.
Now I like coming to that back one. What do you think?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think you need to use that.
You can try and draw in, but just err on the slightly heavier side because you got backing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to use theirs. I like how you guys keep it nice and cool down here in the broadcast
we
booth.
ask them to keep it cool since the guys out in the ice are, it's cold out there, so why not? Why shouldn't it be cold in here? Right. This looks like a good rock from George Host. He's going to cozy right up to that red one.
It's a little shy, but
that's a good rock. It's gettable. Let's see, Mick's going to have an opportunity hit and flop over behind cover. If he doesn't hit it right, though, that jam is definitely in play.
yeah.
In fact, if he hits that rock to get the roll, I think it's going to jam.
Yeah, this is curling. I think he's got a shot. It's hard to see the guard. He's past the guard.
I think it's a jam.
Oh, just goes by.
It sure did.
Mm-hmm. Well, yellow needs a
They need Jeff Gunderson to step up, just like last end.
need a quality shot here. Get this one under control.
There's not a lot of cover there. It's just those two rocks are lined up perfectly.
Well,
All right, let's see what Jeff can do. Needs to hit just about a third to the inside of that rock and flop over behind that, right in the center line. Oh, he's going to go to the outside. Didn't come. He threw a little too hard.
yeah.
It is the counter. And now Jim Lutman's ready to go. Let's see if he can jam it. Oh, he's outside too. It's not
Yeah,
gonna.
it looks like it.
I think he's going to get it. He's not going to get the roll to the middle, but he's going to get that yellow one. He's not going to jam. Actually, he's going to roll. No, he hung around.
Oh, yes.
I think he hung around,
It looks like he did.
which is
Good
a.
break there.
It's actually a good outcome, a good shot, because
Yeah.
it eliminates. What do you do now if you're Mike Gorichs? Do you draw? You leave it in the open. You could give up 4. You come to that back one.
That's where you go back a few rocks, where you had a chance to come down and kind of sit on top of it, like we were talking about. And if you don't make that,
Yep.
you open yourself up to possibly giving up a big end. I mean, Jimmy's rock sticking around there is very fortunate for them.
It sure is. Jeff Gunderson needs the perfect draw right here. Line is looking good so far. It's looking
Yeah, it
real
looks
good
real
so
good.
far.
Yeah, gotta keep beating it,
Gotta
boys.
get get past that red one. It's not going to.
A little bit late.
But it's not bad. It eliminates the one on the outside. And I don't know, what do you do? I think if you're Mike Huska, you got to leave that yellow rock alone, which gives an opportunity. It's something to use for Gorichs.
Okay, let's see what Jimmy's got planned here. Try to come around all of it.
He doesn't want to leave it out in the open either, because it sets up the hit and the roll then. Boy, it's coming a lot. Wow. He's taken away that yellow rock.
Oh, he just bounced.
Well, it's
It
now
actually
number
worked out
3.
pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Now what do? I think you have to hit that rock and hope for a bounce. Again, you could draw to that back rock and outcount him. If you could freeze to it, you may hold him to 1. And that's what Jeff Gunderson is saying. We could freeze to that one. You could hit that and hope for the roll.
Yeah, he was kind of looking at trying to double these reds out.
That's a tough shot.
That's a tough shot. I think I'd be trying to just play off the red and get under the
Cut him down.
under the guards on the center line. Ooh, early exit on sheet 6. They're already sweeping. It's a 4-end game.
Who's on? Do we know? We don't know.
I don't know. That's the Mellinger boys.
Oh, those Mellingers are looking tough.
Yeah.
So they stay undefeated, huh?
Yes, they do.
We saw them beat in a fabulous game, the Brozic boys. Man, it was a good game. It was 7-7 into the 8th end and went down to the very last rock.
This one's kind of hanging out a little bit. Looks like a nose.
Well, you got a little bit of a roll.
Didn't quite get to
Now,
quite out count him.
Mike Huska's got to do something about that, I think. Because he could throw that tap and roll that back. We have a 3-3 game here playing the 4th end. Where is the 4? I see down on the scoreboard, it looks like we're playing the 5th end. But we know we're not.
Not quite sure where our 4 is.
All right, Mike Huska is ready. Doesn't want to get too deep here. Just wants to outcount those 2 yellow rocks.
Well, right now it looks like he's got some room.
Has he got the
I can't
weight?
see
I don't
the weight.
think he's got the weight.
I can't see the weight.
He's going
right
to be
now.
light. He's going to block that side. He's like actually he's probably 6 feet short of where he wanted to be. So that gives Mike the opportunity to raise the yellow rock he just threw, which I think is probably the best play.
Yeah, it's close to what he, I mean, it's just about a repeat of what he just did. Knows the line.
And if you make it, you got covered. You got it back there covered, and I don't see any way that Mike could get to it, but we'll see. So what's all this mean?
I don't know. Maybe that's is that our viewers or is that our action?
I have no idea what that is.
It looks like it's recording what we're doing in here,
Uh-oh.
which
You
is
think we're
scary.
being recorded?
Which is scary.
Is there another camera? I'm
At
not
least
aware
our
of?
official clicking. Jimmy Luton, did he give us thumbs up or was he waving? What's going on back there? In question.
All right. Mike Gorichs is ready. Trying to just put a little tap on his outside yellow rock and run it back into the 4-foot. Yeah, you got to worry about weight here. First of all, the line is looking pretty good. If they can hold it, they got to hold it.
I don't think
It's
they-
going to come too much.
I think they're going to bump the red one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that doesn't matter.
doesn't
That's-
matter. Oh, it's close. That was very close.
So there's 2 red rocks counting, and Mike Huska's got an open draw for 3. And he knows on his first rock he was light, so we could mark down 3 on the scoreboard, I think.
75.
He's got backing.
Yeah, I think on this you just can't give him too little broom. I mean, I'd put it right out on the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this turn, but looks pretty good to
Sure
me.
looks good.
Yep, unless he comes in a little heavy and whacks out that back red rock, but I don't think so. That's going to be very nice. Just right. Just what the doctor ordered.
That's right, Dr. Huska. Laying down a butte for 3.
All right, they took 3 in the first end. They let Gorichs come back and tie the game after 3. And after 4, they take a 3-goal lead. You don't call them goals, do you?
Well, we can call it whatever we want. 3
suppose we
rock,
can.
3 point, 3 goal.
I'm interested to see if they hang the 5 down there on the scoreboard, or if they realize that it's really just the 4th end. God, you got it all. Usually I have to be working something, but
Yeah.
this is great.
Well, what I can.
We're not going to change anything now.
No, it's too late for that. We're halfway through the game.
Let's see, this is...
Well, yeah, I missed the call, but going in probably doesn't hurt him. Right to the tee line, right to the button. Covered the pot.
Sure did.
Oof.
What was that, Nick Holt?
Yeah,
Pretty nice.
he's happy.
I'm not sure what the call was, but... Now what do you do if you're Gorichs? I think you got to freeze to it.
Go for the unlikely semi-corner guard. Thing about a corner guard, you have to follow it up with a couple good shots.
I'd really like this to roll right up and freeze against that rock on the button.
Yeah, it looked like he came with some weight.
It does.
It might even be a little too much for the freeze.
It's going to come here. We know it comes. Ooh, if it gets in, it's not going to get in. Very nice.
Ooh,
That was what they wanted.
wow.
That's exactly where Mike
Excellent.
indicated.
That was a young Brett Gunderson laying down a perfect guard.
We'll see if Nick can do what he did in that first round. Oh, that was a beaut. But I bet he can't put it on the button again. That space is already taken. That's another
Just
great
a,
rock.
Yeah. Oh, that's real good. Ugh. So good. Huska's going. There's another bullet in my belt that I can use later if I need it.
Yeah, for sure. What Mike needs to do is lay one, angle one against that counting red rock on the button. Not sure this has the weight to do that. This may jam up. It's going to jam up the middle
Yeah.
even more. But it's going to take away that bullet from Huska. Well, maybe not. Actually, he covers himself. That's not what he wanted. We got Mick Huska in now.
Well, you called it, Doug. They hung the 5.
They did. The Julie.
And the 4 was behind it
Oh, good. Okay.
on our scoreboard.
I bet you that was Jim did that. They did score. He's the 3rd, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens after this now.
that's pretty good.
I got the 5 hung and we've got the 4 out there ready to. We're playing.
That's pretty good. There's another beauty here.
Sure is.
Look at that, just kind of buried to a
And
little
that's
bit.
going to be
half.
hard to work with. I think it's time to whack that red rock in the middle.
Yeah, I think you gotta open it up. There you go. George is calling for it.
Yeah, got to. You just have to.
You have to have access to the 4-foot
I sure do.
or to the button. No, I mean you gotta move that rock. There we go. Don't know if that's
I'm not
quite
sure
the-
he's calling, but yeah, now he's got the broom tight.
here we
Yeah,
go.
that's what you got to hit.
Yeah.
Both of them will go if you hit it right. I believe they're on the same page now.
Yep.
Just don't be outside.
Not outside.
No, it's
I think he's gonna be on the back.
It is in the back red. Don't. Ooh, might get ducked. Look at the double. Oh, and he stuck around. I like that. Worked out okay. Boy, for a moment there, I thought he might be in line to get that one off the
Yeah,
button.
at least get it off the button. Maybe not out, but moving things around now. Huska's kind of committed to protecting that one.
Yep, absolutely. Does not have the hammer. Boy, this is heavy. Oh, he's getting rid of it. That's why. Getting rid of the yellow rock. And he's going to get a roll to the middle for what is... Maybe not. A little bit of a roll. Actually, that was very good. What do you play now? You try and come through
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I think I would.
there? You know, if you come through there,
throw-
though, even if you make it, you crack that, the one on the button, you're going to roll out.
Not much showing though.
There's still 8 rocks to go. Each team has 4 rocks after this. Ooh, the line is looking really good. Really good. Oh, he's got the top one. He's going to roll and stick around maybe? No, he's going to. Not enough.
Boy, that was close.
It was.
Oof.
Good try from George Host. All right, let's see what the guy who hung the wrong end number on the scoreboard can do here. Obviously, there's a lot of focus down there amongst the players. They haven't noticed the scoreboard.
This is very intense, yes.
Obviously, there's less focus up here.
Got a lot going on. We have to pay attention to every shot. They can take a break in between.
That's right. Good point. High guard.
Yeah, just got to come over it.
It did.
Oh,
Very
there it
nice.
is. Oh, good finish. Absolutely. All right, yeah.
I might try and come through that port and ram that red rock at the top of the house and see if I can get two.
I think it's time. I mean,
Why not? Jeff Gunn, yeah, that's what he's looking at. All right. I think we'll see some weight from Jeff Gunderson here.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Like we were saying, he throws enough rocks where it's not going to be, out of control, overthrown. I think he'll just come with good weight.
Which he does.
You're good. You're going to have to sweep that, I think.
Got to get by that other yellow rock, and he did not.
Oh, but he got it. Well, oh, look at this.
Boy, there was a lot of movement
A
there.
lot of movement.
But
Kind of, well,
makes it hard for...
angles aren't great.
Actually, what do you do here? You just throw another guard. You're trying to steal. You got 3 rocks left. You just throw another guard up there. Any attempt to score 2 here by Huska could create problems for him. It could set up the hit and roll for Mike. Another good rock. Great guard.
That worked out pretty well. Jimmy. There, they figured out the scoreboard.
Who did it? Who figured it out? Huska did.
Yeah.
Well, that only took 20 minutes.
Well. Wow. I mean, you have to get around all that, and I don't know even if you get down to it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Nothing. I'd still be looking at getting rid of that top stuff. So you gotta.
I think I would too with the hammer. Yeah. I don't know that this gives him anything. He makes the perfect shot, and Huska's going to guard on top of that.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, that thing moves.
It does. He's past the
Looks like
guard.
you got past all the guards.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a beauty. Look at that. But I don't think it's useful. You can't get a good piece of that, so you can't drive it into the red one.
Well, I don't know, the way this thing's setting up, we might be looking at a tough angle out here. Those yellows on the right are lined up almost perfectly to not be able to use them.
Exactly right. They're almost perfectly unusable. Yeah, I think we might as well put the 1 up in the score column for
Jeez, I just,
Huska here. I just don't see a way.
I can appreciate patience, but boy, when that thing's sitting there, you got to get that off the button earlier. Well, we'll see.
Mike Huska,
I'm
he's
sure
ready to throw here his first rock. He appreciates patience too.
Yeah. Definitely guard weight, of course. You just plug that up over here. Stay far enough left to be a good guard.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Ooh.
Oh, not going to get it over.
It doesn't look like it. Pulled the string on it. But it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. You can't get to that yellow with enough weight.
Whenever I do that, it's in a critical situation. It matters, I don't know why.
Well, maybe it was by design. He figured, why throw it in there and mess things up, or
Oh,
give them something to work on.
He couldn't be in the house.
No.
No way he could be in the house.
They're looking at all these creative angles now. This will be.
Oh boy, that's.
He's not afraid to throw the heater, but this could be the
Speaking of heaters,
yeah,
we don't have any.
that's not bad. I mean, we like to keep our house around 60 to 63 degrees, but this 52 with the cool breeze coming in off the deck parking lot is getting to us.
Can we shut the window over there?
Yeah. Well, looks like
he's
they're going for it.
He's playing red, red, yellow, red.
yeah.
Do you? Maybe not.
I don't know.
They looked at
Oh, this
yellow,
is good.
yellow, red, but I like playing off your own rocks better. I think with this he could get into some trouble. If he opens it up and takes a zone out, oh, he's going to throw a heavyweight here.
Not quite curling like he was hoping.
He's going to catch that yellow one though? Yeah. Well, he opened it up somewhat.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, obviously he'd rather move all that red out of there, but out of the top. Well,
Well, Mike's got to get this into the right position. Although,
you know, basically he's just going to replace that.
well, yeah, but there's less rocks up there
Yeah.
because Mike Gorichs did take out some rocks up front. Did clean house a bit. If he can get in the perfect position, then it's going to be tough. But if he doesn't get discarded, Gorichs has a chance.
I think we got to be looking at something right between the center line and the 4-foot line.
Yep, on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And over the hog line.
Yeah, this is, I feel like it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's going to do the job pretty nicely.
The line is real good. Just got to let it come to rest.
That takes away the yellow to red bump up. Now, all I can see is you got to play off that that red rock in the 8-foot, I think. Try and drive that into your yellow and get rid of it that way. You see anything else?
Well, the only other possibility I see is if you came down and, you know, just got past your yellow that's at the top of the 4-foot and chipped that red out. But I mean, right now, from here it looks to me like that red guard that he just threw is protecting the one that's on the button. But that yellow might be over far enough where if you went past it, you'd chip it.
The yellow in the top of the 4-foot?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see that. Maybe he's going to play red to yellow to red.
Yep. I think it's the most
I think
open shot.
Yeah, I think it's the best chance he's got. Boy, it'd be a great shot.
Yeah.
If he makes it, he's down 2. If he doesn't, he's down 4. Be a fun shot to see here. Be ready to hit the replay button.
Where's that?
I don't know.
We'll find it.
Jimmy hasn't shown me that yet.
We'll find it.
All right, Mike Gorichs with our last shot here, and he needs to be on the outside. He needs to stay in there. Oh, no, he's coming in. Well, it's close. It's real close.
It's close. Oh, he makes
got it. What a nice shot from Mike Gorichs. To score one,
Woo.
took away a rock on the button. That was a big play by Mike Gorichs. Well played. All right, so hammer goes to Huska.
That was a curling shot.
That was a real good shot. We got a 2-point game. After 5 ends now.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna go comb my hair real quick and then we'll be right back.
Here comes our opening rock. Mike Gorichs. I'm surprised he wants a corner guard. I would guess. He'd want a center guard. Well, he's gonna get right halfway between a corner guard and a center guard. All right, this is Nick Holt trying to come around that guard. Looking good. Is he going to hide? Yes. Nick, I think Nick's thrown some good come-arounds tonight. All right, Brett Gunderson.
Like you said, maybe we should have guarded the other
See, around that guard, it's close. Oh, yeah, he's got it. Has he got it? Good shot from Brett Gunderson. Back to Nick Holt. Open takeout. That yellow rock is not hidden. We had a nice takeout from Brett Gunderson to get that rock behind cover. All right, you can have control again. Who's he gonna get? Oh, he slides on by. Nick Holt is good at putting him behind cover, but he's missed that time trying to take it out from behind cover. And Mike Gorichs immediately looking to throw a guard up in the center.
Time of game.
What time? No, time of the day.
7:27.
7:27. Okay. Playing the 6th end. We're moving along. That's a nice shot.
Pretty good
guard. Very nice. Forces Mike Huska to try and corner that counting rock. And this is Mick Huska. He's around the guards. He's moving. Is he going to get a piece of it? Yes, he is. Nice shot. He the yellow rock stays pretty much behind cover. Well, maybe accessible from the outside, but His shooter is definitely in the open.
Tell you, if he gets a good hit and roll here under the cover, puts Mike Huska in a little bit of a jammer.
It will. Huska has the hammer. How's that look? Looks pretty good, I think. Has he got the roll? He's gonna.
Yeah, a bit of a
Yeah,
roll.
he's gonna get some roll.
Very good.
Oop, but he created
Pops
a
that one
pocket
out.
there.
Sure did.
I'm not sure Huska can take out the rock in the forefoot. He can come to it. So he's got to make a choice. Does he want to come down with heavy weight? Try and hit that outside one, see if he can get a roll over?
Looks like that with this broom. Oops. On it early.
It's narrow. Narrow. He's into the guard up front, I think. Ooh. That was close.
That was close.
All right, now it's pretty open on that side. You got to throw something up in front there.
Yeah, now the double into that pocket is pretty open.
And you got to take that away. He's got to take that away. I don't even mind if he's biting. In fact, I'd like to see him biting the 12-foot. But be in front of those two rocks.
Yep.
The broom is way out there. We have not seen a shot. What is that? That's a
This would be his intern.
in-turn. We've not seen that from that far out. But we've seen Jeff Gunderson make some good shots tonight. I think he's going to have another one.
Oh, this looks like a peach. Just what you called. Get her to the 12-foot.
Leave it alone.
There you go.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Boy, Gundy throws some good rocks. Ooh.
There is. Yeah, he sure has tonight. He's been really sharp. Now there's a double. There's no triple here, but it's definitely a double. Let's see if Jim Lotman can hit it. He's got to hit that top rock. He's ready. Here it comes. Looks tight. Is it out there? Yeah, he's still hanging out there. Ooh, it's tight to that guard.
This looks pretty good.
He's by. He's got one. He's got two. Well, he's got
We
one.
got one for sure. Red Rock's in good position.
I like coming down. Let's see. Can you do it? Boy, I'd still take away that same side. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't. George Host, what do you think here? Pope? I was going to say I like if you could lay one on top of that or angled off that red rock so he can't use it.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Yep, I kind of like that myself.
But that's a tough shot.
Or you cornered on the inside.
Cornered on the inside. Yep.
You know, like you said, take away the angle of any opportunity they really have to use it.
It forces Huska over to the other side then. Actually, Jeff just needs to throw the same shot he just threw. A little heavy.
Yeah, it looks like
Heavy and outside. That's not good. That's not what they needed at all.
This is going to go right past everything, I think.
If anything, oh yeah, way past it. Oh, that's too bad. It's the first missed shot for Jeff Gunderson all night.
Yeah.
Is that number 3 or is red number 3? That's
You
a
know,
big
it's
call.
hard to see that yellow one in the back against that blue paint. I don't know. From here, it kind of looks like yellow.
I think it's yellow too. This is where it could turn around this end.
45.
All right, Jimmy Luttman ready to go. Take a crack at getting that yellow rock out of there. He can either use his red rock or he can come right around it. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, kind of jumped a little bit.
Has he got that guard or is he by? It's close. It's close. He got by.
Just got by an unbelievable
Beautiful shot. Does not get the counter, but boy, that was a good shot.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice shot from Jim Luttman.
Look at him. Smile. He's always smiling.
Well, he thought the camera was on him. That's why he was smiling. You see him look up at the camera? All right, Mike Gorichs is going to... Wow, look at those angles. Don't... How do they work? Can Mike Huska drive the red rock back into the other red rock and get rid of the yellow?
Sure looks like it to me. He's saving it. I don't know.
No,
Mike's, well, Gorichs is just trying to get in.
Yep, he's going to try and come through that portal between his 2 yellow rocks. And
Get in there and count 2 and make Huska think about it. Huh?
yeah, for sure. For sure. You got to sweep it. It needs a little bit more weight here, I think. I think it's going to be light.
Definitely late.
Boy, he had the line perfectly. He just needed more weight.
Oof. Yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward.
They're not
Oh,
trying
they
what
just-
I,
no,
with
yeah.
that red to red to yellow.
Just angle raise it to be the shot.
Mike Huska's first shot is coming our way. And it seems to be hanging out there. Otherwise, that's option 2 is that little bump up,
Yeah,
the
it
angle
sure
raise.
is.
And he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Is it going to be enough? No, it is.
Let's see what we got cracking.
Oh,
Oh, another
man.
tight one.
Now, this one I would call red, but I don't know. That's tight. That's real tight.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Gorichs has one more rock, and Mike Huska has one more rock.
Well, this is...
But
I think you're right. I think red's shot.
do you? I
I
think.
think it is.
Yeah, I kind of looks like it from our overhead. But look at that. There's an easy bump out for Huska. Hitting his own red rock into the yellow, and the yellow's gone. All he has to do is hit any part of that red rock.
Right.
So Gorichs has to do something with that.
Yeah, I think they're kind of looking at throwing a double here.
And let's see. Well, yellow's the 1, 2, 3. Yellow's number 4. Right now, red is, we think, 1 and 3. But we could be wrong because I think Jim Lettinen hung those cameras too, that overhead. So it's possible that doesn't give us that perfect view.
Something to be said for that.
All right, Mike Gorichs with his final shot here.
Boy, this looks like it's getting tight
It
right away.
gets tight right away, is right. He's into that guard, which is going to give.
This is going to be trouble.
Oh, if he pops that red. Oh, no, that's the yellow one out there. Now Huska comes down, hits that red rock, knocks the yellow one out, and will score possibly 3.
Possibly 3.
No way to get the 4th one. Nope. But he just got 3, didn't he? In fact, he's gotten 3 twice already.
He likes 3s.
I guess.
I guess if you score 3 and give up 1 a couple times, you're going to win.
A tray of 3s. Yes, I guess you will.
All right. What's he liking?
Not sure what he's looking at there. Maybe it's too covered. Maybe that's not an open hit. Is he trying to come off the outside one? Do it that way?
He'd have to throw some heat. Broom's right in the middle of the rock.
Yeah, that might be it.
Well, might be. I mean, what else he'd be thinking there? Well, we've seen some very exciting shots.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm hoping for the same here.
Yeah. All right, final rock of our 6th end is ready. Mike adjusts the broom slightly. Here it comes, trying to get an in off that outside rock.
It's close.
It's looks like it's hanging to me. Oh, it's pretty close. There it is.
Oh,
That might have moved yellow into scoring position.
Yellow into 1.
Wow. I think yellow's going to score 1.
Sure looks like yellow, doesn't it?
It sure does. I think yellow's going to score 1 to make it a 1-point game, and I think we're moving into our last end. Well, that got exciting. That could have been a blowout.
Sure did.
Didn't
Boy,
it?
I thought there was going to be 2 or 3 reds scored there.
That was my fault. That was my fault. I thought I saw something there.
So what do we have here for time? It is 7:42.
So I think this will be our last
Could be
end.
the last end. Huska doesn't mind because he's got hammer, but he's got to score a couple to win.
Got a chance to put it away there.
The thing is, you should just play just to not miss it, just to...
That was a tough shot, though. It was not an easy shot he tried. I thought it was an open hit on his red rock, but it wasn't there. It was covered by the guard out front. Okay, opening center guard from Nick Holt. Lots of room there. Excuse me, this is Nick Holt. That was Brett Gunderson threw that opening rock for Gorichs. Nick Holt
Coming right around.
He's thrown beautiful rocks behind center guards all night long. And that's another one. Sets up the end.
Don't overcompensate. Or undercompensate. Just play compensate.
for another guard up from. Oop, I think he got way outside that time, didn't he?
Yeah, that looked like it got out of hair. Sweepers are just kind of following it. They're not really gonna do much with it. That's hot. Now it's gonna probably end up in the back of the house, but
Back of which house? The near end or the far end?
far end now.
All right, Nick Holt's got an open takeout. Would love to roll over behind cover.
Got to curl a bit, but I think it's.
Oh, he's got it.
Curl a
He's
bit.
got it. He's going to roll out though. I think.
he's sticking
Oh, he did
around.
stick around.
Oof.
And Mike Gorichs, you just got to ignore that. And George Host, they're staggered a little bit from left to right. I think you got to come with the in turn, which he does. Needs to finish. It's hanging way out there.
Yeah, this
Starting
is
to come
a
in.
little bit warm too.
Yeah, it is. And open.
Yeah, you gotta throw.
It's the number 2 rock right now, but that's no good. Number 2 in the back of the house is not what you want. See what Mick can do here? Oh, Mike's going to take it out.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
No, I don't mind it either. You're up by 1.
Yeah, a little roll and roll under would be a bonus. Right now, just get rid of it, right? Oh, this curls a lot at the
Sure did.
end.
He's going to roll out. Yeah, he caught a
Boy,
piece
did
of-
that curl a mile.
All right, now we got to close that broom up and got to get behind cover. George Host. Weight looks better this time. They're really working it. Is it too little weight?
I think it feels like it's moving pretty good yet.
Yeah, it still is. It's going to be in the house.
Just
But it's not going to finish. It's going to be
yeah, a
in
bit
the
out. Must have got a hair outside or something.
I
You know,
thought
George did that earlier in the game. Maybe he throws it out a little bit.
it might be because, yeah, it might be. I guess you got to get rid of that, huh?
Yeah, I think I don't want any yellow rocks around.
After this, each team has 4 rocks remaining. A little inside, but he's got good weight, so I think he'll hold it. He's going to get the roll behind cover. No, he isn't. He's going to sit right there. But nothing wrong with that.
No.
I think you need to try and come between those 2 red rocks. I mean, you've got to steal one here. That's what they're going to try and do. It's a little risky, but you're down 1, playing the last in. Jeff Gunderson, who's missed one shot all night. Make that 2.
Yeah, this is all over the guard.
Yep. separate them.
Well, yeah, get it opened up a little bit, maybe. Not really.
No, they're not open where they need to be.
Nope. So what do you think? You tap this back or do you guard it?
I'd tap it back.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Take away the scoring area.
Yeah. You know, you get a straight tap. Well, that's not bad either. If you can. Now he's kind of looking at angling that one under.
Well, that's good too.
You know, I don't mind that
Nope.
because if you don't hit the center one straight back, then the center's wide open if you split them.
That's a good point.
Going around.
He,
The raise.
yeah, he's on it. He's got it.
I don't know if he's got quite
Yeah,
enough
he's
weight to.
going to move it into the 8-foot.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're looking at 4.
Mm-hmm. Not that they need that. They just need to keep Mike Gorichs from scoring
Keep plugging it up, right?
1. Well, now, what do you play?
Well, I think they're in a little bit of a jam here, to be honest with you.
I think that's a good
don't-
call.
I mean, they have to open up the 4-foot one way or another. Eventually, they have to get in there.
He's got to. You couldn't try and draw between those that red rock he's pointing to and those 2 on the left.
Well, I don't know. From here, it looks like you could.
I think so.
You know, it's boy, you just have to get past the one on the center line. But you got Jeff Gunderson throwing, so.
He's going to get a bit of a roll. That
Well,
wasn't
not
bad.
terrible, no.
No, it's
Oh, no, he's
he's
got
not
the
a
raise.
number 2 rock.
Yeah, plus he's got that little.
Red yellow bump up.
Boy, this is, if I'm Huska, I think I'm hitting that and getting rid of it.
I think he is.
You know, you leave the center open,
Oh,
but
look who's shooting.
oh, Jimmy. Oh, he dreams about shots like this, doesn't he?
Could be the game winner. Oh, it's looking really good. He's right on the money. Perfect shot from Jim Lutman. Perfect shot. Nicely done.
Sits right there.
Now it's the draw is wide open now. He's got 2 rocks to go. He's got to hide one to get the tie. This end we have not seen this draw. Have we seen it much? We haven't seen it much this whole game.
No, we have not.
He needs to tuck it into the 8-foot behind that red guard closest to the center.
Well, tell you what, it looks like a pretty big hole to go through.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Throw the right weight and let it
He's-
curl.
he's-
Hopefully it curls.
He's tended to be a little light on his draws tonight, I think. I don't think he's light this one.
Doesn't look light here, but it's starting to move.
It is. It's still clear. It's still clear.
Ooh, it looks a little hot.
Yeah, it does. It's 10. Whoa, whoa. He's got it. That's a good shot. It is.
That's shot
It's
rock.
tucked away. Now, Huska, he can get that. He can get that with an in turn. Yes, he can. Yeah, that rolled. It just went a little too much. He can see, what, 3/4 of that rock?
Yeah, 3/4. Looks like he's taking, you know, I mean, all he needs to do is get rid of it. So he's got a little bit. He's got plenty of broom, I think, for the weight.
Hanging out there. It's looking good. Looking good.
it's got a
Looking good.
curl.
He's got a piece of it. Oh, he got a
Nice.
kiss off his own rock. Was he lucky there?
He got lucky. Boy, he threw a lot more weight than I thought he was going to.
That was close to flying by if it didn't get that kiss. Don't know if that was called by Jimmy Lettinen or not. But I bet he saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, he's trying to draw again. Well, he just threw it. I guess that's okay. He could play the hit and roll to get behind there, but he just threw the draw, so. Got to bury it here. Ooh, this is a lot lighter than last time.
Yeah,
That's not going to make it.
They are sweeping hard.
That's not going to make the house.
Looks like that's going to be it.
Comes up a little bit
forward.
light. So Mike Huska's going to win that game, and Huska will move to 4-1 on the year. Gorichs stays winless. It'll be now 0-5. It was a fun game. Some good shots tonight. Thanks to Steve Payette for sitting in tonight, and I hope you do it again. It was fun.
Well, I'll get better.
You are a master
I
at
will
the
get better.
controls. Whoa.
Thank you. It's fun. It's fun to actually focus on one game as a spectator, and you know you're watching the curlers that you curl against all the time.
When you're upstairs, you're
So
talking
exciting.
about the game anyway with the person
Yeah.
sitting next to you, so you might as well have somebody sitting next to you and talk about the game.
That's right.
So it is fun. Well, that's it for tonight. We will be back again a week from tonight, 6 o'clock, Tuesday evening, for another live curling from the Duluth Curling Club. We will see you then. Good night.
Well, he thought it was a doe. He can shoot does. He thought it was a doe and shot it, but he had never shot it before. So he was very excited. And we get a little bit. Yeah. We saw lots of does, but nothing no bucks. But I got to show you a picture from my cousin's trail cam. It was just a monster here. This is south of Africa. I'll show it to you when we're up there. This thing is just massive. It looks like an elk.
Well, there is elk.
Well, Mike, thanks, Jim. Just enough. At least I made a few shots. You'll know something's up if they're buying my dinner.
A nice one of us made a shot.
Yeah, I was just a little bit off on my calls. I was seeing stuff that wasn't there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think the next couple of them. I think through December. I think we have a bye next week. And then the next two after that I'll be playing. Yeah, you did. Yeah, we each team helped the other one a little bit.
Corner stride there.
Oh yeah, we're making a lot of shots at that. Alright, I better go see how these guys get back here. Then I'll be up to lots of smiles.
walk out.